Hey everyone, welcome back to Rebecca's Colouring Arts and Crafts. So I just thought I would do a little bit of Bat's Moon tonight before bed. I am not sure how much I will do, but I want to at least try and do a bit. Try and achieve a little bit, even if it's not a lot, kind of thing. Yeah, YouTube's doing a weird different thing. It must have updated with how it does it. I don't know. But yeah, I thought I would try doing a bit of Bat's Moon tonight before bed. Last night's live stream, we finished this section here with the moon and these blue parts of the sky. And we also completed our bat's wing and our black colour down here. So tonight I'm actually going to go in and basically we've got the colour blocking background to do on this section. So I know a lot of these videos for Bat's Moon has been colour blocking so far, but that's because I'm literally trying to whittle out colour blocking stuff. So then the last bits are all the interesting centre bits that I love to do. So because I'm realising as much as colour blocking and stuff, it will look amazing when done. Colour blocking is not my favourite style. Confetti is my favourite style, so it keeps me interested a lot more. So I know at the end of the day this piece will look amazing, and I really do love the image and all the rest. So I'm going to keep going in that, but I'm going to keep working on whittling out the colour blocking first, and then get to the non-colour blocking afterwards, kind of thing. So I'm going to do the centre, hoping to do the centre areas last, is the goal. And to finish as much of the colour blocking as possible, but I will see how I go as to whether I do the other side or whether I go and just continue once I've done this bit. Whether I go and continue into the middle, or whether I continue, or whether I skip to the other side and then do the middle last. I will work that out later, kind of thing. But yeah, I have a few pieces with quite a decent bit of colour block, and whilst it looks amazing, colour blocking isn't my favourite style, and with my autism I find myself kind of getting bored at times with the colour blocking, which is why I'm trying to get the colour blocking out of the way first, so then I can just enjoy the confetti in the centre at the end. So currently I'm just doing colour H again, which is colour 939. There. I think YouTube's changed the way it shows you as to if someone's still on or not. I'm not sure, but yeah. Not intending on staying on as late tonight as last night, just because I've got physio on that tomorrow and so on and so forth. But yeah, we'll see how it all goes anyway. Hi Vanessa, long time no see. As well as I can be, wrist is still having issues, but I've finally got an occupational therapist appointment for the 11th of December, so I'm hoping they'll be able to help with some ideas / suggestions moving forwards to be able to help me do the things I love and function a bit better and stuff. Hopefully, we'll just can only wait and see there. And otherwise I'm just trying to do the best I can with everything else that's been going on and that I'm dealing with. And I'm going back to my school to try and approach all the stuff that went down there and the bullying to try and be able to move past it. And hopefully it'll help with me not having things affect me as much, because that still affects me to this day, all the stuff that happened at school. So I'm going back, and my old counsellor is giving me a tour of the school grounds, and she said that she would love to try and help me be able to get past all that stuff to be able to move on and so on and so forth. So we will see how all of that goes. Hopefully it'll work out okay. It's taken me nearly 20 years to have the guts to do it, but thanks to Holly it feels more possible to handle and deal with and cope with now. I kind of fell for Black Friday sales after all. Thanks. Still dealing with all the stuff with Mum and that, but I'm not going to go into all of that. But yeah, and I also fell for the DAC Black Friday sales, and I got 2 pieces with the buy one get one 50% off sale, and then I ended up getting 10 pieces on Black Friday. So I've got 12 diamond painting pieces in total on their way to me. I've kind of decided now that I want to save towards other things, and obviously towards Holly's training, because the funding money I initially have is starting to run out, and people have been taking so long to get that started / going, and to start applying for things that I'm literally going to have to try and save the money out of my own funds to pay to keep Holly's training going. Which ones? Let me get it up. So I need to try and get the funds aside for that as well. I do. So, because literally if I lose Holly's vest and that, I go back to being housebound. I lose all the gains and stuff that I've started getting with my life and being able to move forwards and being able to have a different life and all of that. So yeah, I'm kind of got to try and do that since it's taken so long, and granted not all of it has been the other people and them getting stuff together to start applying for it. It's also in part been because I've been unwell and stuff like that. But it still hasn't made it easy, and now we're close to running out, and as a result I'm going to have to try and find some funds of my own to try and keep Holly's training going, basically. As for what I got in Black Friday, these were the buy one get one 50% off. So I got Golden Cocker Spaniel and Magic Roses right before it went out of stock. It was low stock when I got it. Then the 10 Black Friday ones, I'll just have to get them up. So 10 Black Friday ones, I got Jack the Black Labrador Retriever, Under the Stairs, Sunset Bay, Mountain Morning. I just have to keep going back to, because I did multiple orders. I also got, what's this one? Butterfly Dreams. Obviously I'm diamond here. I've got Stained Glass Flower Garden, Secret Temple. A Question of Reality, Undersea Treasure. I think this is 10 once I do this last one. And Jaguar at the crescent moon. Yep, 12 new kits in total. But then I won't be buying again for quite a while now, because I want to try and save money towards Holly's training, because literally without her I go back to being housebound, I go back to being incapable of doing things, so on and so forth. And I've been finding it frustrating, because I've been trying to get this funding stuff happening, and granted, part of it hasn't happened sooner because I've been crook and stuff too. But then the people who are helping me with the application and writing the letters and that have taken ages between doing things. And, like, yes, I understand they're busy and they've got other people to do stuff for and that too. But they've taken ages to actually finish writing their letter and stuff so that we can start applying. And so it's looking like I may run out of funding before I can find more funding. As a result, I'm going to have to try and find the money out of my own pocket to keep Holly's training going. Because without Holly, I literally go back to being stuck at home, unable to function, unable to do things, unable to get out, and all the rest. And I lose everything that I've started gaining with Holly, and I can't go back to that. I can't go back to being that way. So I have to try and work that in. I ordered 3 kits and a pen. Nice. But literally those 12 kits, depending, I'm not even sure if I'll buy next Black Friday. But literally now I'm going to be doing the same thing as with my jigsaw puzzles. And I'm literally going to be focusing on just using what I've got kind of thing, rather than buying any more, because I kind of, at this point, I'm feeling quite content with everything I have. I may try and buy next Black Friday to keep my diamond status, and again, it's all your fault. Thanks. Happy to hear it. But it's like, I'm not sure. I kind of want to maintain diamond status next year. But what I may do is literally wait until Black Friday and then go and buy Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and then I may go and spend the money to keep diamond status. I'll wait and see, because literally I kind of, right now I'm very content and happy with what I have, what I've currently got, and it's like I just don't feel the need to go and keep buying a whole heap more. I don't know if I've got over 200 or around 200, but I've definitely got plenty in my stash kind of thing to keep me going, and I'm really content and happy with what I've got, and I don't see the point of buying them and not completing them kind of thing. So I already own 31 DACs now. Nice. Well, I'm going to be giving you time to catch up to me, so I'm not sure if I'm over the 200 or not, but basically I've decided, like, I know I'm over 300 with the jigsaw puzzles, I think, but I've basically decided that what I want to do is literally now I want to just try and focus on doing what I've got and enjoying what I've got kind of thing, because it's like I'm very happy and content with the little collection I've got, stash I've got, but I also don't see the point of just keeping on collecting and not finishing what I've got kind of thing, because it's like if anything happened to me, all that would be done with my stash is it would be sent to Vinnie's or thrown out kind of thing. So I kind of want to focus on trying to whittle down / complete things from my stash now for a while. And I want to try and, well, I need to try and save money towards Holly's training because that's a monthly obligation, and so on and so forth. I want to try and possibly save for a new computer as well. All of those sorts of things. I'm working on a big one now, a Dakota Daylight, Christmas Eve at the workshop. 88 by 70 centimeters. Nice! I saw that one, but I didn't get it. I didn't. But yeah, so literally I'm kind of at the point where I'm kind of feeling like I just want to focus on what I have and enjoying what I have, because I feel very content and happy with my little stash and collection. But I don't see the point of having it if you don't go and finish what you've got, kind of thing. It's the same with my puzzles and my colouring stuff. I'm hoping this new AT will be able to help me have the chance to get back to doing those things again too. And it's the same with them. I'm literally going to be focusing on what I have rather than buying more. Like, I've got a whole heap of work in progresses with the puzzles that I started with the series that I want to try and finish, so then I can focus on only one project at a time. Same with the colouring. I've got a whole heap of in progress pieces that I want to finish, so then I can focus on only one at a time. So on and so forth. Yes, you have enough now. Yeah. Now I can wait for you to catch up to me. Okay? I can wait for you to catch up to me now. You can? But I'm just... It's also my circumstances, my finances, all of that. It sort of makes me feel like I'm at a point where I've got enough to last me for a while, and I can try and put my savings and stuff towards other things that I want as a priority instead, kind of thing. So, kind of my plans with it all moving forwards. Really focusing and just enjoying and using what I have, because there's no point buying it if you don't get to enjoy doing it. That's just my thoughts. I don't know what you think. But my feelings right now are at the point where I'm really happy and content with all the awesome pieces I have. Now it's time to just enjoy working on them and doing them, kind of thing. I wanted Under the Stairs, but I was too late. Yeah, I've got version 1 also of Flower Delivery, but I would love version 2 of Flower Delivery so that I could do a comparison thing between the two flower deliveries, between an error DAC piece and a non-error DAC piece. But if that happens or not, well, we will just wait and see. Will. There's still pieces I want, I'm not saying that, but I just sort of feel very content and happy with what I've got, and it just feels like it's time to just focus on enjoying what I have rather than keeping on buying more stuff. How far are you with this one over here? It's hard to show, but this is probably halfway up the angle of the canvas. It's not halfway across. I'm trying to see what the size is. It's hard behind this. The size is 65 centimeters by 81 centimeters. So, and I'm going up the top, so I'm going along the 81 centimeter edge. I'm not halfway in the center, but I'm probably 10 or 15 centimeters width. So, and I'm at least halfway. Once I finish this section, I'm at least halfway up the canvas. One with the deers too. No, I'm still where I was at with the deers. And cider stand is nearly halfway done, but I haven't finished it yet. I haven't continued with it yet. And the Country Lane Cottage one that I've been working on a time lapse on, it is at least 3/4 done. But I like to focus on just one piece a day, but after I'm done with Bat's Moon, I'm going to go back to working on finishing the other work in progresses. Same for, I'm really hoping this new OT will be able to help with the ability to be able to do some of my jigsaw puzzles and stuff like that again, where I'm safe and supported and stuff, able to do it. But yeah, I'll only know when the time comes, kind of thing. Because it's the same with the jigsaw puzzles. I've got a whole heap out that I've started sorting and that I've got sorted, ready to go, kind of thing. Or like the ones that I've got in progress, it's the same for books and stuff. Colouring books, I've got a whole heap of those in progress as well. But it's like, I want to try and work my way through those and basically work my way through them, complete the pieces, and then hopefully get back to other things in time. Hopefully get back to just solo pieces after I've whittled things down and completed things and that. I have 2 work in progresses. The second one is May from Richard Lorenz. Nice! But yeah. I only told my mum about the issues I'm having with my wrists and that tonight. She said she thought all was fine because I hadn't said anything for quite a while. It's like, no, I didn't want to put more burden on her, plus I was hoping to have things sorted out by now to help me be able to have help to do the stuff here, but I haven't yet been able to get it all to work out, so but hopefully with time. It's all K's there. Yay. I'm just doing one section of H's at a time. But yeah. I only told her that, but didn't say everything, but I'm not going to go into all of that. I'm trying not to think about it because I've been upset and annoyed about it the whole time my support worker was here and ended up going into it all again when I didn't want to. And I don't want to have to delete live streams and stuff. So, but yeah. Hopefully I can get stuff sorted out eventually. Plus I need to go to bed early too because I've got the plan manager ringing me tomorrow to discuss stuff to do with my plan and what I can sort of put in place and so on and so forth. So I won't be up too late and I might not even finish all these H's tonight. Obviously getting rest is a priority kind of thing. But yeah. Do you think you'll get up to the number that I have, Vanessa? And are you still buying jigsaw puzzles or not? But yeah, I've just got to keep trying to work through things and just keep trying to focus on improving my life the best I can, and I'm hoping getting this OT in and that'll help with getting the stuff that I need and getting people to see my capacity and things that I need. Slash help that I need. No way. Yes, I also buy jigsaw puzzles. Huh. We'll see. We also said to you that you also said that you wouldn't reach diamond status. What'd you do but reach diamond status? So I kind of hesitate to say that you won't get to the level that I've got, but I have a few big ones. I have a heap of big ones. Didn't stop me. Probably won't stop you either. But now, as said, I'm intending on just focusing on enjoying what I have. Working through what I have. Oh, the two Ravensburger for 2000. Yeah, I have those. I have the 51,300 Kodak. I have the 36,000 Ajuka, 24,000 Ajuka. Some 18,000 ones. Some 13,200 Police Clementine ones. Three big ones from Ajuka. What's the third big one from Ajuka? Oh, the 24,000, 36,000. Oh, and the 42,000 or whatever it is. Yeah, I've got those ones as well. You 18,000 from Ravensburger, yep. 18,000, yeah. I think I've got 18,000 from Ravensburger. kind of hoping this new OT might know of some equipment that can help with my ability to stand and do the jigsaw puzzles. And I'm going to start a 4,000 piece puzzle from a Duca. Nice. I'm hoping this new OT might have some ideas of something out there that helps with me being able to stand whilst I do the puzzles and help minimise the pain because of the height of the puzzles, that kind of thing. But also be something that can be there as a support to catch me if I start to pass out or something, because right now I've been scared to try and do it, because if I start to pass out, literally I either fall back and crack my head, or I literally pull my puzzle board table down on top of me, losing all the puzzle pieces, but also having a heavy board land on top of me, risking injury. So I'm hoping she might have some ideas for ways that I can do that stuff again. I'm actually surprised I got in a month early than I was meant to get in, so Savannah coming to life. Oh, is that the Ajuka one you're doing? That's nice. That sounds nice. Haven't heard of it, but then I haven't really been looking up puzzles because I haven't really been buying puzzles for ages now, and it's going to be the same with diamond paintings for a while too. Like, I'm tossing up whether I'll try and keep my diamond status next year or not, or whether I'm just going to save the money instead, kind of thing. But I kind of also want to keep my diamond status because it's handy if there is something I want to get with Black Friday. You're more likely to get it in the, as you know, you're more likely to get it in the early access sales than in the general sales. Also, the fact that Diamond members get the early access at a decent hour Australian time helps as well, and then I'm not having to get up in the early hours of the morning if I want to try and get something. So, but we'll just see how it all goes as to what I do. Just wait and see, because right now the main priority is making sure that I can cover Holly's training till I can find more funding. That's the main priority right now. Because without Holly, I literally can't live life. But at the same time, it's like with how many I've got, literally I've got years of pieces to enjoy, kind of thing. I literally do, depending on how fast I'm able to do them, which I'm hoping the OT might be able to help with ideas to allow me to do more of these sorts of things, more of my crafts that make me me. But it's like, literally, I've got many years of diamond painting pieces to go. I've got some giant pieces in my collection, kind of thing. And so it's like, really, as much as I like the new Peggy Collins pieces and all the rest, and I love her Peggy Collins animals, and I still have to get that going there, it's like, really, do I need to buy more in the near future? But then I still love the Peggy Collins mosaic animals, so I guess I'll just wait and see in the future. How's it going with Lily? Lily's going well. She's somewhere just out the door laying nearby. She's very different to Holly personality wise, and like she'll come up on the bed for a bit, but then go off again when she's sort of had enough, that kind of thing. Still timid and shy regarding the neighbours, and will bark at the neighbours incessantly for no reason. Same for the school kids over the back, and so on and so forth. But I still love her for who she is, and she's still an amazing dog, but I don't get to spend as much time with her these days because I'm having to spend so much time working with and training Holly, basically, and Wills doesn't like going out on walks and stuff, and it's too hard trying to work both of them together. So it's kind of like I don't get to spend as much time with her as I used to, unfortunately. The Peggy Collins event still on the agenda. Yes, I just need to someone in Australia has offered to help me with working out details and trying to find sponsors and stuff like that, because the people that we're going to help, they've had scenarios and stuff happen in their own life and so on and so forth. So, and I had to postpone it just because of the fact that I got crook, and as a result didn't have enough time to finish organising things for it, working out games and so on and so forth. So I'm hoping soon to start, because obviously I still have to keep Holly's training going throughout it and stuff, because that is an important thing, because if we don't keep working on things, then we're not going to succeed or pass the PAT test and so on and so forth when the time comes. And so still going out and working with Holly, and that is a priority as well, even with the event. But I still definitely intend on starting to work on details of the event, trying to look into things regarding sponsors, that kind of thing. And then after I've got most of the details sorted and set out and videos and stuff prepared and all of that, I'm going to announce it for a couple of months later on, sometime in that year. And then I've got time to try and rest and make sure that I've got the energy and stuff to actually be able to properly run the event. So I'm not overexhausting myself with trying to organise everything and then having it straight away after organising everything, so I can get everything organised. And I've got time to have a rest period and a break and that. So then I can still keep working on Holly's training, and I'll still have Holly's training between the events and stuff like that. But then I can be well rested and stuff to be able to actually run the event, rather than coming off being crook and trying to organise everything and so on and so forth. Or even if I do end up crook before the event, still everything is organised, so all I have to do is come and do the event, kind of thing. So it's definitely still on the agenda. It's just I haven't set dates yet, because I want to get everything organised and done and ready before I go and set the date. So then, even if I do end up crook and stuff, everything is still done and ready to go, kind of thing. And also so that then I haven't worn myself out organising everything and getting everything ready, and then literally it's straight into the event, and then I become crook partway through the event. I don't want that, which is why I want to try and, as said, have everything organised in advance, then set the event dates, so then I've got a bit of a rest period between those dates and when the event goes ahead. And then also, even if I get sick, I'm not coming off being sick and I can just come off being sick and know the event is all set up, ready to go. I don't have to postpone it again and stuff because I'm too unwell and so on and so forth. Because that's not what I want to do particularly. So I don't know if any of that made any sense or not, but basically I want to try and have everything ready, then be able to have a break period. So even if I end up crook can still do that, but so I know that everything is just ready and raring to go, even if I do end up crook during that break period. And so I've just got time to rest and make sure that I've got the energy and everything to be able to function. Because the event will be going over 2 months, I need to make sure that I'm not getting crook and unwell during it, which is why I want to have time to recuperate between organising everything and actually having the event go ahead. So it's definitely still in the works. It's just I haven't set any dates or anything yet because I haven't got everything organised yet. And everything's been so crazy with everything else I've been dealing with that I just haven't gotten to starting that yet. I hope that makes sense anyway, what I just said. It seemed like a whole heap of rambling over similar things, probably. Oh yeah, it's definitely still going to be running. Just getting all the details organised and then deciding on a date. Life just hasn't spared me much time to get started on it yet. I've got the Peggy Collins interview and some stuff like that, but... Have you framed the church painting already? No, I don't have the finances to frame it, unfortunately. So, at the moment it's just sitting out unframed. Hopefully it won't collect too much dust. So I'm going to try and keep it dusted. Which technically probably needs dusting tomorrow because it hasn't been dusted for a bit. It'll literally cost a fortune to get it framed here because of the fact that it's odd sizes and stuff like that. So... Right now, a frame hasn't been able to happen yet. Yeah, I hope that explains why I haven't rescheduled the Peggy Collins event yet, just because I haven't been the best. I've had so much on my plate that I've been trying to battle and fight and get set up, working for what I need for my health and well-being and all of that, and help with my disability. And I've been so busy with Holly's training as well, and I still need to keep up Holly's training even during the Peggy Collins event, so because without Holly, literally I can't function or live life at all. Well, I could probably function to an extent, but I wouldn't be able to travel, I wouldn't be able to leave my house, I wouldn't be able to do any of that stuff without Holly. Literally, she's the thing that's given me these new aspects of my life starting, and I would lose that if I was to lose her training vest and that, which is why I need to try and work on funds towards her training in the future kind of thing. So I've probably only got another 1 or 2 sessions with my funding, and because we haven't applied yet for funding from other places again, literally I'm going to have to try and cover it out of my own pocket for now. Kind of frustrating that the people who are supposed to help you with applying and that, I get they're busy with other people and they've got to do things for other people and stuff too. I'm not saying anything against that. I'm just saying it would be nice if rather than keeping on delaying and delaying and delaying, that they could actually get the stuff done and start applying when they know that you're short on funds and you need that funds ASAP, because it is the thing between you being able to continue with Holly's training or not. It's like, so it would be nice if they'd actually done it in a decent time frame, but like usual, that's not how people work. Another thing that keeps happening thanks to my hand and wrist. I just keep sending things flying at times. See a few gaps between the drills in some places in this piece. You don't tend to notice them from far away, but there's definitely some gaps. I try to place them so they don't end up with gaps, but still ends up with gaps at times. It does. At least that's what I've noticed anyway. I've learned myself multi-placing. Nice. I don't tend to like multi-placing. It just doesn't work for me. That's why I single place everything. Default placer. Nice. I'm happy for you. I haven't technically taught myself multi-placing, but at the same time, I just don't like multi-placing. I find single placing helps calm me and de-stress me a lot more than multi-placing. So I find for me, single placing just is what works better for me with my autism. So that's why why you see me single placing all the time. It is. But I'm happy for you. Everyone has their own preferences for how they like to diamond paint, and that's their right. It is. You notice in some of the pieces you do that you end up with lines between where some of the drills are placed, just due to how the drills end up getting placed, kind of thing. Like, I try to place them in the center of the pieces, but it doesn't always work out like that. So, like in this piece, like you can't tell from a distance, but you can kind of see lines in some areas, kind of thing, between the drills. Hey, Bob. Good girl. There you go. If you see it being bumped here, that's because Holly's laying right alongside it. It is. The bit I'm working on at the moment have 2 fairy dust diamonds on it. Nice. But it's like you can't really tell from the distance, so I don't tend to worry too much about it, but doesn't mean I don't notice it when I'm up close. From the distance you can't tell the gaps between them, but it's only up close that you can see it, and then only if you're really looking for it. Very beautiful. Yeah, they would be. Sorry, not meaning to leave it dark or whatever. I was just looking because I could see like gaps between some of the drills at this bottom area and the other areas. But yeah, it is what it is. Some pieces, like the one with the 20 facets and that, Woodland Church or whatever it was, the one that I was working on from DAC, the last one, the Abraham Hunter, that one didn't have nearly as many gaps as this one, so maybe some of the extra newer kits are even better than this one, I don't know, but either way, I keep trying to tell myself so that I don't get too perfectionist picky. Can't tell from the background, you can't tell from the distance, kind of thing. can't even tell when you're looking up close unless that's what you're looking for. Really? Well, you probably could. But you can see the gapping. It's also with the light above it. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. That makes sense, Vanessa. Thanks. That's why I'm noticing it more now than when I just have it sitting there without the specific light above it. Ah, thank you. That makes sense why I'm noticing it so much more right now. It would be the same if you had a light board underneath. It would be. Thank you for reminding me of that. I hadn't, because I've seen it to do with the light board underneath, but I never thought about the light on top showing it more as well. So thank you. I will admit though, I do kind of get bored with colour blocking, but it'll be beautiful once done. But I do tend to prefer confetti pieces. Yeah, and they're all dark colours, yeah. I mean, it'll be beautiful at the end, but I find with my autism, the confetti keeps my attention and mind at bay more than colour blocking. Colour blocking, I just find my mind wandering and getting a bit bored with it kind of thing. But then still, I wouldn't have bought the image if I didn't love it at the end of the day, so I know it'll look amazing once done. So I keep persisting because I also don't like to leave unfinished pieces behind, and I really do love this image and want to see it completed. The center is where more of the light colors are, but I wanted to leave the center for last, kind of thing. It'll be worth it at the end though, because it is very beautiful, but I've kind of done this to myself with a few pieces that I've got with the excess 310s or dark colours. How many hours do you work on your painting a day? it varies. Sometimes I have weeks where I'm unable to work on it because I'm too crook. Other days it's only like half an hour. But I'm trying to push through and persist. Try and keep functioning capacity in my hand if I can. Hand and wrists if I can, because of even though it causes me pain and stuff, because I don't want to lose my ability to do my crafts at the end of the day. So it's kind of a struggle, and it very much varies based on how I feel. Like I said, I can go weeks or days without doing anything. Last couple of days, well, I've done what I've started tonight. Yesterday I might have worked 3 or 4 hours on it. So it just seems to vary as to how much I do and when. I can't actually say a specific number per day because I don't always work on them every day. Because it depends on how I'm feeling. Feeling pretty crap tonight, but I decided to try and work on some of it tonight just because it sort of helps me de-stress and calm down after the phone call with my mum and stuff like that. So I'm starting to try and do a little bit every night just to try and help keep my function and capacity and stuff there with my hands and wrists. And like they said, my strength wasn't bad, but then if you look at this, I literally can't hold my fingers together. I try and press my fingers together, but they just spend the whole time twitching. And so it's hard. That's why I send the pen flying at times and all of that sort of thing. So hang on, it's probably easier under here. I was trying to show you in the webcam, but so see, I try to hold them together, but they just spend the whole time twitching. And my physios and that have no clue why. That kind of thing. And so I'm going to be, and some days I will just watch movies or stuff like that, depending on how I'm coping mentally and emotionally and all the rest. But if I can, I want to try and start, and hopefully the new OT will be able to help with things that might help me to be able to do my crafts and stuff more safely, and puzzles and all of that stuff. But if I can, I want to try and start doing a little bit of something, even if only 5 or 10 minutes each day, just to have something to look back on as an achievement kind of thing. So that I can see that I'm progressing with something and feel proud about that. And like, I need to start trying to do that to help with my mental health and stuff again too, because losing the ability to do a lot of the things that help me de-stress and calm down and that has not helped with my ability to cope with all the current situations and all of the stuff going on there either. So but I just tend to play it by ear as to if I do it that day or not kind of thing. If I'm really feeling really unwell, I'll typically just lay in bed and watch movies the whole day. So it very much varies based on how I'm feeling, what I've done. Like, I'm trying to do a little bit every day, even after I take, well, I've only started this the last couple of days, but where I decide I'm going to try and do a little bit each day kind of thing, just to keep making a little bit of progress, even if it's not a long time, just a little bit each day, even if that is even after taking Holly out for a walk and so on and so forth. I just want to try and do a little bit each day to try and help with the ability to de-stress and to cope better and all of that sort of stuff. So, and I've only decided that the last 2 days, and I've done that yesterday and today. And yes, it does hurt. Yes, I feel pins and needles and numbness and that the whole time I'm working on these things and stuff. But in regards to trying to help me de-stress and that, as long as I don't think of the things that are causing me stress and that. It can really help with me de-stressing and coping a bit better and going to bed actually in a better headspace than I would have been otherwise. But then today has been about talking about a lot about the stuff that I'm struggling with and all of that. With my support worker and other people and all of that. And so it's kind of gotten into my head and I'm still trying to get it out, which talking about it doesn't help with getting it out. It just gets it stuck in my head further. I'm trying not to, if I can, I'm trying not to let those things sink in and get into my head so much, but they have been getting in a lot lately. So I need to, that's why I decided, even with the pain and stuff, I'm going to try and do a bit of diamond painting each day, or like I can't do my, I'm hoping the OT can help with being able to do my art and puzzles and that. But I'm trying to at least do a little bit of my diamond painting each day, so that even if, as said, only 5 or 10 minutes, just to try and help get my head in a better mental headspace kind of thing. Because my arts and crafts are the key to that, and the fact that I haven't been able to be doing them like I used to help me cope, along with everything that's been going on, is part of the reason I just haven't been coping or able to deal with things. And I'm hoping to try and start working through things and getting some strategies and stuff going to try and help me not let things affect me so much and stuff like that as well. And part of that is distractions, and I haven't been able to do a lot of distractions because of my struggles with all the disability stuff, which is where I'm hoping the OT will be able to help as well, so that I can do the things that make me me, that do help distract me and take my mind off things. But I don't know how many hours of painting I do a day, because I've only started trying to do the bit of painting every day, just again the last couple of days. I have, like yesterday would have been around, well, it wouldn't have been the full 4 hours because I just spent a bit of time talking to the subscriber at the end of it. And then today, well, today has been whatever time I've been live, which is about an hour and 12 minutes. Surprised I've gotten so much of this blue done in that short amount of time. But then I guess it is just the one colour. And the more you do it, the quicker it goes, but also colour blocking is well known to be quicker than confetti. So I don't actually know my approximate hours per day yet. But I'm hoping I can try and maintain this, even with pain and the nerve issues and all the rest. I'm hoping to try and maintain doing a little bit each day, just to help with my mental headspace and all the rest, and my ability to cope with things and work through things. Mine have tons of confetti. I've started at the left side. Nice. The Forest Monarch and Cider Stand, it has quite a bit of confetti with a little bit of colour blocking in the Cider Stand, but Forest Monarch has all confetti left. It's pretty much all confetti. Cider Stand is mostly confetti with a little bit of colour blocking. And Church Lane Cottage from another company, it's also all confetti left in it as well. So the three other work in progresses that I've got are basically pretty much mostly confetti. They are. This piece is the only one with a lot of colour blocking in it at the moment. It is. Do you have any pieces with a lot of colour blocking in them or not, Vanessa? And I know you'll call me wicked for this, but I kind of hope you catch up to me in my collection. I hope you will. Although now my collection will be being whittled down because I'm working on completing what's in my collection, not buying. So, yeah. Oops. Started putting pieces where they don't need to go right now. Ah, that's better. But I kind of hope you catch up to the amount that I've got in my collection. I do, and I know you'll call me wicked or something for that, but then I'm not the worst. There's people in the Diamond Art Club group that have 700 plus, so it's not like I've gotten up to that point. The most I have are very confetti pieces. No way. You never know, hint hint. Never know, you may catch up. Particularly if they all of a sudden release a whole heap that you have to have. How do you store all these? Right now I've pulled them all out of their boxes. They're all stored flat up on top of my cupboard. And all the drills are stored in collapsible fold-up tray kind of things. And they're all on top of a cupboard as well. They are. And I've still got some in boxes, but that's because I want to do unboxings of them. Hopefully in the near future is the goal. All out the boxes, yep. I'm throwing away all the boxes. And as for how I'm keeping them, because as you've noticed I washi tape over the legend, I literally keep like a journal that has all the sticker legends in it, and then I go and cut out when I'm doing the pieces on the labels, I literally cut out the number from the label and I go and place that number on the Ziploc bag or on the drill screw top tray or whatever it is. And then basically I work my legend from my journal because of the washi tape that I use to try and keep the hair off the little bit of glue on the outside edges and so on and so forth. I go and use that journal as my legend for each piece as I work on it, kind of thing. But no problem for the glue after a time. I go and with the amount of pieces, from what Diamond Art Club have said, no, it's not an issue with the glue. Diamond Art Club have said that the glue should still be lasting years down the track, and other people on the group who have had pieces that have been from years have been fine with the glue, supposedly. But as said, I'm not even sure if I'm going to be buying next year or Black Friday next year, because I want to save for other things, and obviously save to keep Ollie's training going, get what funds I can aside for that. And I just really want to focus on enjoying what I've got now, rather than collecting more. Granted, I'll still be tempted if they release more Peggy Collins mosaic animals, because I love those ones. But at the same time, it comes a point where everything I've got going on with finances and all the rest, comes a point where sometimes you just have to make that choice to try and focus on what you've got over buying more. But it's also the fact that I'm really content and happy with what I've got in my collection, and I'm sort of getting to the point where I'm not feeling that overabundant need to keep buying kind of thing. Do you have some of the princess panels? No, I don't. I don't tend to buy anything with rounds, I only tend to buy squares. But I have ended up with some round pieces lately. But that was because people gifted me some that had bits of round pieces or whatever on it. So yeah. Yeah, it is an addiction, but I look at what I've got now and I'm so content and happy with all the varying pieces I've got for my different moods and stuff like that, and it's like, I just really want to enjoy and focus on what I've got. I'm not saying that I might not buy next Black Friday to try and keep my diamond status and so on and so forth. But for now, I just have other priorities for where I want to put my money, and it kind of works out with how I'm feeling with the contentment and happiness with all I've got with my DAC pieces and that. And so it's kind of like, well, I don't really need more per se. At this point, I'm happy with just focusing on what I do have, so then I can save and achieve some of the other stuff that I want to do in my life as well, or see or do. But buying puzzles, was it also? It's an addiction. Yeah, puzzles was also that way, but I haven't bought puzzles for a couple of years now because I got to the point that I had so many, I just wanted to focus on what I had. I didn't feel the need for buying more puzzles, kind of thing. Diamond art, I would love to collect all the Peggy Collins mosaic animals, but in part that's because of doing the event, the Peggy Collins event as well. But it's just with where I'm at with my current circumstances, needing to keep Holly's training going, all of that, it's like I have plenty of diamond painting puzzles for now to enjoy and do, and I at least intend on spending the next year just trying to, well, obviously cover Holly's training, but just trying to save what I can, kind of thing. Then I'll see about Black Friday next year as to yay or nay. I don't know if I will, but I want to spend at least a year just focusing on and enjoying what I have, kind of thing. But I've got so many pieces that I've got years and years and years of puzzles to enjoy. Like, even if I can get myself to the point that I can complete one large giant piece in a month, even if I can complete a piece in a month, which may not happen due to if I can do my other crafts like puzzles and colouring and stuff as well, it may be every couple of months, but even if I was able to finish a piece every month, that's only 12 a year down. I've got 200-ish plush, which is 20 odd years at least. I'm thinking to buy the next mystery box from DSC. Fair enough if you want to. I don't tend to buy them because I don't want the round pieces, kind of thing. Round pieces just aren't for me with my autism and all of that sort of thing. Like, I've got some round pieces that people have gifted, kind of thing, and I will do them, but ever since the beginning I've always preferred squares just due to my autism and the perfectionist nature it brings and so on and so forth. I just can't stand the gaps between the rounds and all the rest. And I know that sounds crazy, and I'm not against rounds or people who like rounds or all of that, but rounds just aren't for me, kind of thing. They aren't. And so I will do the rounds that I have, but I just prefer squares big time. But it's like, I look at it, even if I'm able to do 12 a year, that is still what is it? Calculator. If I've got around 200 divided by 12, that's still 16 years there, roughly. Probably got similar with puzzles and colouring and squares. I have both, but more squares than rounds. Fair enough. And that's what I say. I don't have a thing against rounds or people who like rounds, kind of thing. But rounds just aren't my thing. And like, I would do the rounds that I have because it was nice for people to gift me those ones, even with the rounds. And I know you have to give them a go, kind of thing. You have to try it and see. 16 years, yeah. That's if I complete one a month. That's not counting my other hobbies as well. If I'm working on the jigsaw puzzles or the colouring books or so on and so forth. So that might be 2 months or something a piece, depending. Or more. So it's like I've got plenty of years left with what I have, kind of thing. Well, and it's like, I don't see the point of buying them if you don't finish them, kind of thing. And I want to try and finish what I've got in my lifetime if possible. But yeah, that's like, between my other hobbies and diamond paintings, I'm just really hoping this OT can help give me the ability to do my jigsaw puzzles and colouring stuff again as well. Creators who do sneak peeks for DAC. Yeah? What about the creators who do sneak peeks for DAC? I'd love to do that if they ever offered to, but I don't know if it'll happen, particularly if I'm not buying and doing regular unboxings and so on and so forth. I don't know that it'll ever happen, but I would definitely love to if they ever wanted to. If they ever wanted me to do that, but I'm not particularly expecting it, kind of thing. Are they getting the kits for free, do you think? I don't know. I wonder if they are, because they're doing what I've done with other people with collaborations. Basically, the company sends you the kit for free and you do the PR and stuff in exchange for that free kit. That's at least what I know of it. And like, I just finished recording a unboxing for a company, but unfortunately it wasn't a good unboxing review kind of thing, just because of the fact that I found a lot of faults and stuff with the company, kind of thing, with what they sent. The fact they sent it, I don't think it was licensed images. They also sent the wrong piece of something that I requested, kind of thing. Stuff like that. The image had fraying on the outside of the kit where it was starting, so on and so forth. So I'm currently uploading that, ready to share sometime. Once I get I've got to get the details back off Google and edit all the details in and so on and so forth. But it'll get up in the next day or two, probably, hopefully. But like, I'm not expecting to be doing unboxings from DAC or whatever. I would love to, but I'm not expecting it to happen, kind of thing. And I don't know if it will happen if I'm not regularly buying, kind of thing, like I have been. But then I guess you never know what might come your way. But I think mostly DAC chooses people in America to do their unboxing things, just because of the cost of shipping and so on and so forth. But I don't know if I'm even making any sense. I feel like I'm just rambling a lot. But it's like, with how many pieces I have, with all the other crafts and hobbies I have, with the things, the finances, all of the stuff that's going on in my life, and with needing to make sure that I can guarantee Holly's training continues and that. It's like, I need the finances for other things for now, and there's other things I want to try and save money for. Plus, I've got so many years worth of diamond paintings and stuff to do and enjoy and focus on, that it's like, I don't really feel the need for buying more. But then I'm not going to rule out buying next Black Friday, and trying to make it to diamond next Black Friday. I'm not going to rule that out. I'm trying to keep diamond status next Black Friday, Cyber Monday. But we'll just see how it goes regarding that. See if that happens or not. But I just want to save money for other things because, as said, I'm really happy and content with what I've got, and I really want to focus on completing some of what I've got, because there is no point buying it and collecting it if you're not getting it done, kind of thing. But I'm pretty certain the people that do the DAC sneak peeks are getting the kits for free. Pretty certain. At least going by my experience with that stuff. I'm not expecting to ever have DSC approach me and go, oh, do you want to do sneak peeks for us or whatever? I'm not expecting that. I wouldn't turn it down if they did ask me to do that, but it's like I don't necessarily expect it, and particularly now that I'm not going to be buying as much. But I don't want to rule out that I'm not going to buy next Black Friday, so right now my goal is to just save whatever I can towards Holly's training, and if I end up deciding to use it for something else I can, or I can try and just save money to have money as a backup in case anything does happen and Holly needs medical care or Lily needs medical care, so on and so forth. But also just in general having a bit of savings aside in case. But also, like, I may decide that I want to buy next Black Friday and hit diamond status to keep diamond status or something as well. I may decide to do that next Black Friday. Who knows? I may. And so, having some savings there will help me to be able to do that as well, kind of thing. So I'm just going to play it by ear regarding next Black Friday, but I'm at least aiming for a year with no purchases. Just focusing on putting any spare money I have aside in savings and towards Holly's training, and then spending a year without buying anything like jigsaw puzzles or diamond paintings or any of the other stuff. Just getting to spend a year focusing on trying to put as much as I can aside in savings, and then I'll see from there, kind of thing, as to what I do next Black Friday. because I want to try and save for a high level desktop PC as well. I want to try and save for a high quality one of that, or either desktop or gaming laptop, so that I can play some games again, kind of thing. So I can have an even better quality laptop for my editing or stuff like that. Or so I want to just at least spend the next year without purchasing things, and instead just putting the money in savings, so that maybe I can achieve some of those other goals or things if it comes to it, kind of thing. But also so I have some spare cash there if I need to for Holly, for vet bills or stuff like that as well. But more just to be able to try and save and achieve some of the other stuff that I would love to get as well, because I do have so many diamond painting pieces and all the rest. Yeah, I'll just wait and see how it all goes. But I'll also be greatly curious as to how much money I can actually save when I'm not spending as well. Are we getting... Oh, I'm very busy at work because I work full time. Yeah, that makes sense. It's probably why you don't want 200-ish plus kids, but then you'll have them for when you retire eventually. You will. So there can be that advantage. You have them for when you retire. I just really want to try and save for other things, or to have money as a backup for Holly in case of an emergency and she needs an emergency vet visit that could cost thousands. Like, I can get money back from her pet insurance, but still it doesn't, you have to pay the money up front first, that kind of thing. Or to be able to get a desktop PC or a gaming laptop or stuff like that. So maybe I'll buy next Black Friday, maybe I won't. Depends on what I'm wanting to keep the money for with things. That's not in the near future. I'm 42 years old. Yeah, I understand that. I'm 37. I am. I don't know if what I'm saying is making any sense, but I just feel like I'm rambling kind of about random things that I've been thinking about with regards to it all. I'm trying to explain it, but keeping on rambling about the similar points and things, so I'm going to check out how to start a YouTube channel. Nice. I hope it works out well for you, Vanessa. I really do. It's like I don't know if I'm making any sense, but it's just I'm so happy and content with what I have that it's like I I just want to be able to enjoy some of what I've got from now on, kind of thing, into the future. It's like, I'm not going to rule out for years indefinitely not buying any diamond paintings, kind of thing, or stuff like that. But I don't know where to start. It's hard for me to explain when I'm concentrating on something else as well, kind of thing. I can't even remember how I started with YouTube. I can't. Right now, anyway. Oops, where are you going? Good girl. Hey, babe. Hey, good girl. Oh, yeah. But I think at least starting with the year of no buying, just saving whatever I can and putting what I need to towards Holly's training like I need to is a good start with it all. It is. What do you think? Do you think having a year of just focusing on what I've got with my crafts and that is a good idea, Vanessa, and then seeing if I get something next Black Friday or if I want to keep the money towards my goal of like a gaming laptop or something like that? Do you think it's a good idea, what I'm thinking of doing? Because I've got plenty to keep the channel going and that with all the puzzles and everything. Got plenty to keep all that going. Yeah, I just sometimes hope that I'm making the right choice. 8:23. Yes, it's a good idea. Thank you. I would help you more with suggestions on how to start with the channel and stuff, but I'm not quite sure. I can't think of it all right now whilst I'm concentrating on doing my channel kind of thing at the minute. And I can't even remember how I started mine up either. You have a lot in your stash. Nice goals for 2024. Yeah, what? Just bulk save as much as I can around costs that I've got for Holly and stuff. And then just focus on doing what I've got. Yeah. I hope it'll work out. I hope it will. Also try and focus on working on my diet stuff and getting stuff up and working that I need for my disability and keeping on going with Holly's training, but that's already part of that other goal. All the rest. At least spend a year on just doing what I've got with things. I'm I'm really, really hoping this OT will be able to help when I see her. Really hoping. Really hoping the OT will be able to help when I see her. Kind of sad. Part of the sparkle things have started coming off in some spots. Because you can see the white on the areas where I've accidentally gotten my wrist on it. I've been trying not to rest my wrist on it now. Because some of the sparkle areas have started coming off. Kind of disappointing. But I also think it could be a unique challenge to do. To do what I've got for a year from Black Friday this year to Black Friday next year kind of thing. Or at least just before Black Friday anyway. I think it'll be a unique little challenge to try and just enjoy and focus on what you've got kind of thing. But you have also more than 200 other cover minders. Yeah, I know. I'm probably going to switch these ones over for the roses after this so that I keep them in a decent condition kind of thing. I just love the sparkly ones. I felt in the mood for it, but I didn't realise that me accidentally putting my hand on it would start rubbing off some of the other colour on the end of it. I didn't realise that would happen. It's happened a bit on this one as well. But it wasn't something that I was aware of that happened, and I don't have a full 200 other cover minders because some of the kits that I got were old kits with no cover minders. But I've got a lot. But I'll probably switch these over to like one of the roses or something like that. It's not going to have the sparkles rub off it. I've just got a real thing for sparkles, and as a result I get disappointed when they all of a sudden rub off and so on and so forth. But yeah. I don't even know if I've got over 200 pieces because when I last calculated my book, there was only like photos of my book. There's only like 147 or so, 157 or so. But then I'm not sure how many I've got. I don't think I've got 50 odd in the boxes. But I'm probably going to be close to 200. Now where I've stopped. Probably will. Why do I keep placing them flat rather than with the flat bombs up the top? Does not work. In the future, DOC is not putting cover minders in their toolkits any longer. Yeah, I know. That's why I want to try and keep mine as good as possible. I've had to glue some of the magnets on the bottom of mine as well. I have. Just because of the fact that they've come off with the magnet area and stuff. So I'm curious about the perforated plastic anyway. But then that doesn't totally work with disability stuff. If you pull off the whole lot of plastic initially, then it's hard to get it to stay back on once you've taken it off. So guess we'll just wait and see how all of that'll work. It'll be interesting to see if I can go a year without buying something too. Because I've always had, when I've been struggling and stuff, I've always gone and comfort bought things and all of that. So it's going to be a unique challenge / sense of achievement if I succeed till the week of Black Friday. If I succeed till then, it's going to be a unique challenge or a unique achievement for me. I've ordered 3 older kids. 1, thinking of you. 2, all cats do go to heaven. Yeah. And 3, what's 3? 3, Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts, is that... Hang on. I want to look what it is. But nice. But it's going to be a unique challenge for me, considering the fact that I tend to comfort buy when I'm down in the dumps and stuff like that. So yeah, that's going to be a unique challenge. I'm hoping that I can make it the full year. It'll be quite the achievement if I do. Okay, it doesn't have thinking of you on the DAC site. Oh, that's cute with all cats do go to heaven. Oh, nice with Queen of Hearts. I don't have that one. But I hope you enjoy them anyway. Vanessa? You think that I'll make it through a year? Questioning whether I'll make it actually through a year. Because of my bad habit of comfort buying when I'm down or upset or all the rest. Yeah, that's if I had the money, of course. I'm hoping I can make it through a year. What could also be missing you? Nothing showing up in search there either, but doesn't mean that it's not there. Is that possible? What do you mean, is that possible? Could do it, thanks. I'm gonna do my best. So I really just want to focus on what I have for at least a year. I'm really hoping the OT can help me to be able to do my puzzles and colouring stuff again. Even in some ways losing some functioning capacity for my diamond painting stuff. I keep trying to do it regardless of the pain and everything because I don't want to lose absolutely everything that gives me some joy or a way of coping and de-stressing and all the rest. But I hope I can do it anyway with what my goal is for the next year is just focusing on what I've got. I hope I can. I hope I can. Don't look at the new kits then. Yeah, that's my goal. Avoid looking at any new kits so that I'm not tempted by any new Peggy Collins, for one. And like I might look at the DAC group, but I may try and avoid that as well. I'm going to avoid the DAC Facebook page as well. I am. Gonna try and avoid anything that provides temptation kind of thing. Like some things I have added into my wish list. But yeah. Cool, I haven't lost all my emails. But hopefully I can avoid looking at the new kits anyway. It's the only way I've gotten past it in the past with the jigsaw puzzle and that, by avoiding all those sites with that stuff. And not opening up the emails. So on and so forth. I really hope I can do it anyway. Questioning my sanity making such a long time period where I'm not to be buying stuff. Questioning whether it's a smart choice. Make such a long time frame where I'm not allowed to buy and so on and so forth. It's a new 13,200 puzzle from Clementine. Nice, but I'm not going to go searching for it. That's how I've been avoiding the jigsaw puzzle stuff too, because I haven't been searching, or sometimes I'll search and look now because I don't feel the temptation like I used to. But start things off, like I can look at the puzzle stuff now without buying. Start things off, usually I have to avoid it all, kind of thing. But I'm just questioning whether a year is too long a time period to aim for. Laugh out loud. Do you think I've made too long a time frame? Should I have made it a shorter time frame than a year? I don't have it either. Yeah. Girls. A year is a long time, but you can do it. I hope so. I'm questioning whether I should have made it more like 3 months or 4 months and then extended it from that. And I've already made it since Black Friday without purchasing, but then that's only like 2 weeks. One or 2 weeks. Certainly because you already have a lot. Also, what certainly I can do a year because I already have a lot. I'm just questioning whether I put too much expectations on myself to try and achieve this. And then I'm going to beat myself up if I don't achieve it, kind of thing. Like, not necessarily physically, but mentally and all of that. If I break it, I'm going to get really upset with myself. Yes. Okay. I really hope I can do it. Go through your journal in difficult moments. Yeah. I can shop my journal, is it? I can go shopping in my journal. Thank you, Vanessa. I was just questioning my sanity doing it for such a long period of time. And knowing my habits and stuff like that. It'll be interesting to see if doing it, if I can save and achieve my other things that I want that cost a lot of money, and also seeing if I can succeed in keeping Holly's training going and all of that sort of thing. Because without Holly, I literally can't get around, I can't function, I can't live life, all of that stuff. I will support you. Thank you. I do notice when you and others are absent on the channel, though. I do. It's like I haven't heard from such and such that usually talks for a while. I do. I tend to very much notice people's absences that tend to chat on the channel regularly. King James I haven't seen around for a while, and I'm wondering if he's unsubscribed because of the fact that I haven't managed to do diamond puzzles for a while. I'm wondering if you might have. Which is fair enough. Everyone's got their own preferences that they want and stuff like that. But it's not that I wanted to stop doing the jigsaw puzzles and that, more that health stopped me doing them for now. That's why I'm really hoping that this OT appointment on the 11th will be able to give me the help help me to find a way of being able to do those things again. King James, yeah. I haven't seen him around in months. I haven't. He used to stop by all the time for a chat and that. And since I haven't been doing the puzzles so much, I have not seen him on the channel at all. I haven't. Once he counted all your puzzles, yeah, he did. Lol. And he counted the amount of pieces, and it was like over 800,000 pieces between all the puzzles. And it worked out to something like over 300 puzzles. I always wonder how those people are, but I know there's a high chance that people have left the channel just because of the fact that I haven't been able to keep up what they joined the channel for at that point. But I really hope to get back to really hoping this OT will be able to help me work out ways of being able to do things that I love in that again. I really am. Got two little pieces up the top there. I hope he's okay anyway. And I really hope that I can get back to puzzles and all the rest as well in time. I'm really hoping this OT can help with all of that stuff. Really am. How many years for working through your puzzles? 20 years plus 16 years for the paintings. Probably something like that. Basically, I'm going to be an old woman by the time I finish what I've got. I pretty much am. Good girl, Holly. Hey, baby. 20 years plus 16 years for the paintings, and then I don't know how many years for my art colouring books. I don't know how many years for that either. So right now it's looking like I've got enough till old age, isn't it? Right now it is. Like I've got enough till I hit old age. Good girl. With my art, so I might have at least 40 years between all my crafts, possibly. And that's if I achieve 12 diamond paintings a year with the 16 years too. bears. It's probably at least 44 years with when you add on my adult colouring stuff as well. Possibly slightly more with the time that I take with some of that stuff if I'm doing my own art piece or whatever. So I've probably got enough to get me to nearly 80 years old right now. I probably do. Can you imagine me, a little old woman, still trying to do my arts and crafts and YouTube channel? Vanessa? Thinking of that when you want to order something new. Yeah. Like, get the PC or whatever that I want, I'd need to save at least $8,000. But I also want to get savings aside in case a medical emergency happens with Holly or Lily and they need vet care. So right now I would not have the money to care for them in the case of an emergency. In which case, literally, I would probably lose them because I wouldn't be able to afford vet care. So, yeah. I can't believe how much I've got done tonight in 2 hours and 20 minutes. Usually this section with the confetti piece would take me anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. It would. I guess because it's all mostly colour blocking, taking a lot less time. Yeah, could you just imagine me as an 80-year-old woman trying to still do my YouTube and my arts and crafts? And like yourself at nearly 85, following along still. Could you imagine us doing that in our old age, Vanessa? And you still trying to do your YouTube channel in your old age as well? Why not? Yeah, I guess. Why not? Hopefully we don't get dementia or anything like that, but yeah. At least we'll have plenty to decorate up our walls in the nursing home in our old age with pretty things. At least we'll have plenty of pretty pieces to decorate up our home and our walls in the nursing homes. In the nursing home. We will. Have plenty of pretty images to switch between for the nursing home walls. what I saw of a nursing home, the walls can be pretty blank and bare. You can sit there all day and go, Sparkles! I don't know if I'll ever have kids or not, but until we go blind, yeah. I may even in the future, if I'm able to financially and that, may even consider just adopting a kid, because with my health and that, I don't want to pass on, because my disability, part of my disability is genetic. I don't want a kid to be living with what I'm dealing with down the track with the Ehlers-Danlos stuff. I don't have kids too. Yeah, we can be two old bitties still like harassing each other. I saw this thing recently. Me and my friend in our old age. Basically, the friend just rings to laugh at the other friend and then hangs up the phone. But it's like, I don't think I would want to pass what I've got on to kids, but later, if I'm mentally in the right headspace and if I have the finances and stuff, I may consider, because in Australia you have to foster care and then you can consider adopting. But I'd possibly consider adopting a kid in the future if I was able to. But yeah, just see how it all goes. So then I've at least got someone that I can leave stuff to down the track. And there's a lot of kids in need out there, so it's like, why not support a kid in need as well? But that's what I'm thinking of doing if I'm in a better place financially and I can get myself into the right headspace and all the rest. Because I don't think it's particularly fair on a kid to have to go through what I've been through and all of the rest. I don't want a kid to have to deal with that kind of thing. Not to mention my ability to care for a kid or to even consider going through the pregnancy or any of that with how my disability is and how my health is. Being able to actually, right now, there is no way I would be able to raise or properly care for a baby. Like some days I barely struggle to care for myself and my dogs. So it's like, there's no way in the world am I suitable for having a kid right at this point. And then it's also like, well, really, would I want to pass this on to a kid? The answer to that is no. Would I be able to get through a pregnancy? No. Well, I might get through it, but it would be hard on my body, kind of thing. And it's like, mentally, am I in a good place mentally? Be able to look after a kid? No. Financially? No. So do you have a partner? Nope. And I'm not looking for a partner at this point either, because I just feel like I need to work on myself and my confidence and my belief in myself and all the rest. I feel like I'm at a point I need to focus on. I'll probably look at trying to foster a kid or something later on my own, not with a partner kind of thing. I probably would, but obviously that's not going to be anytime right in the near future, because I'm not financially in the place where I could do a kid. I'm not mentally in the right headspace where I could handle having a kid. Health-wise, I'm not in the right space. I also don't believe it's fair on a kid to have to live with a sick mum and for the kid to have to be looking after a sick mum kind of thing. So I want to try and improve myself, my health, my confidence, my belief in myself, all of that stuff before considering getting a kid. Because I don't believe that it is fair to take away a kid's childhood to have to look after their mum, who's crook. But I'm hoping eventually to go down the single parenthood road and possibly adopt a kid or something, rather than going down the biological route, because I think by the time that I feel well enough and that I'm actually able to cope with that, I'll probably be past the prime and the age when I'm actually able to do so, kind of thing. Because I'm 37 now, so my time is basically ticking and running out, kind of thing. And there is no way right now that I'm well enough to even consider kids. There's no way I'm financially even able to do it, because you just keep blowing the dog hair off. Financially, like, even doing IUI or IVF, it's like thousands of dollars. Well, I don't have the finances for that. You have to go through counselling and all the rest. There is no way that I would be considered mentally stable to have a kid right now, with where my headspace is, with all I'm dealing with my mum and everything else. So it's like, yeah. It's just not the right time at this point to even consider a kid, kind of thing. I wouldn't even be able to look after a kid. I wouldn't be able to afford to send it to school. 3:36. Wouldn't be able to afford to send a kid to school, or for the kid to be able to do after school activities. I wouldn't be able to look after a kid's medical care when I'm struggling with my own medical care and debt. A child is a lot of work, yeah. Training an assistance dog is also a lot of work, and I'm barely managing with that as well. So, and once Holly is no longer, once Holly reaches a certain age too, I'm then going to have to train another assistance dog, and so on and so forth. And I just know that right now at this point a child is not a good thing for me. But later on, if I was able to, and I was a bit better off financially, and I was able to get my YouTube going a bit more, and a bit more funds coming in with that around my disability pension and so on, then maybe I would consider taking in a foster child kind of thing, and then adopting said foster child. Because there are a lot of kids out there that are in dire situations and experiencing bad things that need someone to give them a loving home and family and that kind of thing too. So But first I need to work on improving myself, my mental health, all of the rest. But life is also beautiful without having a child. Yes, it is, but then what happens to all your stuff when you die? That's the thing too. Particularly when you don't have many friends, but then I guess I have more of a chance of having friends and all of that too. I'd give it away. Yeah, I guess you could. I guess you could give away stuff to charities or to homes or to kids in need or all of that sort of stuff. I guess you could. Anyway, I'll think about it and see and work it out as I go. I will. I'll just see how life goes and what life throws me. I will. Right now, though, I could kind of imagine myself the crazy old lady with all the dogs. I could. That's true, you can't force life. Yeah. I'm trying to learn to just follow in the path that God has planned for me and to just try and make the most of it and enjoy it. And I'm trying to start to learn on working through my past history and stuff like that so that I can move on from it all and how it still affects me to this day and all of that stuff. Rather than the crazy old cat lady, though, I can see I'm going to be the crazy old dog lady. My friend jokes with me and says I'm already the crazy dog lady. Because I've already got 2 dogs. One's 10, will be 11 years next year. But yeah, I'm trying to work through my past history and that so that I can stop being stuck in the past and having all the past and everything affecting me as well as current stuff affecting me, and so that I can work on the future. I have 3 cats. So you'll be the crazy cat lady, I'll be the crazy dog lady. With the dogs that go and chase your cats around, is it? Once I had 7 cats. Nice. But it's like, I just feel like I feel like my past is affecting part of the stuff with how things are affecting me now, and I just feel like I need to try and work through all of that stuff so that I can try and move forwards into the future and not have people affecting me as much and all of that stuff. And you saw what happened that night around my mum. That still happens. So it's also wanting to learn things like coping strategies and mechanisms and things that I can put in place so things don't affect me so much and all of the rest. But yeah, I'm not going to go into all of that or I'll have to delete this live stream, and I don't want to do that. But yeah, nice that you once had 7 cats. I guess. Probably would have been crazy, but I just need to try and work through. Looking forward to Christmas. I like Christmas. The social gatherings and everything else gives me a huge heap of anxiety and all of the rest because I don't know how to talk with people, I don't know how to socialise, all of that stuff. Usually I'm told by my mum to listen to conversations and try and join in with something based around that conversation. It's like I usually do not understand people's conversations or what they're talking about at all, and so I feel very awkward and all the rest. I was talking about this with my support worker today. It's like, in a lot of ways, I would rather just stay at home, just me and my dogs, and just spend Christmas alone with us, because it's, whilst I like Christmas and stuff, it's like the whole socialising, get together with family or friends. It's always been a very awkward thing. As my disability and stuff deteriorated and I stopped being able to do the Christmas dinner with Grandma and also the washing the dishes up and that afterwards, I had a lot of comments from family members regarding that I should do the dishes or this or that when I used to do it all the time before, and then I couldn't anymore, and it would result in me bursting in tears and saying, I wish I could do it, kind of thing. Usually because I can't really socialise or talk with people, I don't know what to say or do. I usually excuse myself and use my disability as a reason to go and put my foot up and get somewhere away from everyone and everything and just be on my own, kind of thing. I can't take Holly with me to the person's place we go to now because they don't want Holly in their house, and it's like, I respect another person and their rules, but and what they want, kind of thing, in their private home. But without Holly, it is not easy for me to handle being in situations around people and all the rest. So but you're social here. For some reason YouTube is different for me. I don't know why. It's easier on YouTube where people don't know me. It's like I can't record or live stream or anything when other people are around because I feel too awkward and embarrassed and all the rest. But then I get on here and it's like my godmother said, you would not know that I have autism or Asperger's and struggle with social skills and that, because I get on here and I just rattle on about my hobbies or talk about all that stuff. But then if you see me in real life, you'll see, like I do a bit on here, I repeat things, I get confused, all the rest. So it's like, for some reason, doing it on YouTube is completely different to in person for me. I guess YouTube is where I can literally feel like I can be myself, whereas when I'm around people in person, I just feel very awkward and all the rest. I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly, but YouTube just seems to be different to how I'm able to handle things in real life. Being online just seems to be easier than dealing with social situations in real life. It is. And it's also easier because this YouTube is based around all the things that I have special interests in, that I'm able to talk about that kind of thing. It's like, you look on me here, you wouldn't know that I have issues with anxiety and social skills and all the rest. But then if I was to meet you in real life, I would be completely the opposite of how I am on here. I would try to be happily and bubbly and all of the rest, but inside I would be an anxious mess and all the rest. Like, I'm really nervous about meeting this new OT and stuff and all of the rest. Anytime I say or do something wrong in person, I get very anxious and upset and worried and all the rest. I do that a bit on here, but I can't work out why on YouTube it is completely different for me with how I handle things on YouTube to how I handle things in real life. And I don't understand why or get why YouTube is so much different for me than real life. We live at the opposite side of the earth. Maybe that's part of why YouTube's easier. Most people aren't exactly in Australia. Because most of my subscribers and that are from America, that kind of thing. Like, if I was to meet you in person, till I got to know you, I would be anxious, all of the rest. Once I got to know you, I would act similar to what I'm like on YouTube. But on YouTube, it's just easier to, I don't know, just seems easier to be myself on YouTube than when I'm around people in person and that sort of thing. The one friend that I've got that I know in person, he reckons he could never get me to shut up. I talk a lot. I'm from Belgium, but I'm a very nice person. I'm sure you are. You sound very nice. I would like to one day meet some of my YouTube subscribers and stuff like that, but I'm really nervous about the idea of that at the same time, because in person, till I get to know someone, I'm very socially awkward. Anxious, I try to hide it and that, but then if I say something I think I've said is wrong, I'll burst into tears and get upset with that person in person and all of the rest. And it's like, it's in part due to the autism and my social issues. But then I jump on YouTube and it's like I'm a completely different person. And I cannot understand why that is. Like, I think in part it's because it's kind of my special interests, I can talk about it, blah, blah, blah. But maybe it's because it doesn't feel totally real either, because, well, I'm talking with people through a computer that I don't fully know, kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know why YouTube is so much different to me than trying to do things in person. I'm curious now to Google it. if it'll come up. Of course there's lag. Do you have any opinions on why I'm able to do this easier online than on here than on the... I'll just see if it loads. I don't know, I can't find answers on Google. It's like people say to me, I'm a very memorable person, but I have no idea why I am so memorable to everyone. I do not get it or understand why I'm so memorable to everyone. Like, I have no clue why I'm able to socially interact with people on YouTube. But then if I met you all in person, I would feel very awkward and worried and nervous. And if I said something wrong, I would be risking getting very nervous and apologizing a lot and getting upset and going into tears and all the rest. I just have no clue why I'm able to interact so easily on YouTube, but I'm not able to on Facebook groups. I'm not able to on in person kind of thing. And then in person, I have no idea why everyone keeps telling me that I am very memorable. Why people remember me after so many years. Like this teacher who used to be my school counsellor, she's been there for nearly 20 years and she still remembers me after 20 years. Like, how am I still that memorable after 20 years? And I'm glad you find your way on YouTube. Thanks. I just don't know why YouTube is so much easier for me than in person. Maybe because it is dealing with my special interests. Maybe that is all part of the YouTube stuff. Maybe it is. Maybe it's in part two because all of you keep asking me questions and I just respond to those questions as well. Like in real life, I don't know how to start conversations, which is another part of why Christmas is so awkward for me. All the rest. I just feel very awkward around people in real life. And like I would love to meet my YouTube subscribers and all the rest sometime if I was ever able to. But it would be a nerve-wracking experience for me in case I said something wrong or did something wrong or went into tears all of a sudden on you all. Because I was worried I'd done something wrong, or if I randomly started apologizing a lot or this or that. But I have no idea why everyone thinks that I'm so memorable or whatever. Any opinions on that, Vanessa? Why people think I'm such a memorable person? Curious because I'm really confused because so many people lately have been telling me how memorable I am. And I literally have absolutely no clue why. But it is kind of good that I actually am able to be myself more on YouTube and actually interact and socialize more with YouTube as well. Wow, how much have I done? I'm just trying to flatten in a drill there that I felt popping up. There was another one that needed popping in. Yes, nice progress. Here too. Here too? Sorry, I'm confused. What do you mean by here too? Sorry. 803. I guess there's something about me that makes me memorable. A pity that I can't send a picture of my work in progress. Oh, you mean you've made nice progress on yours too? Yeah. I can send you a link to the Discord if you want to send it on the Discord, Vanessa. If you want to join the Discord and send it there. Because I'm able to send links. Discord is like a chat/video style thing. So you can only have a maximum of like 9 people in the free video chat section and all of that, but it's a way of having like a community area. I set it up a while ago in case people wanted to join a community area and share stuff and chat and video chat and all the rest. I did. So it's like a chat/talk/video channel thing. So like you got chat channels and discrete places where you can add photos or just general chat, but it's been fairly quiet lately. in there. They haven't really been speaking much or whatever. And you can share photos too, yep. You can. Like some people have left. There's not as many people in there. There were, or some people had been kicked out or something when they hadn't left. I don't know. Hopefully notifications are still on. Okay, thanks. I will check it out. Sounds good. Then you may be able to, if you ever wanted to video call with me and that too, if we're ever able to fit it in sometime or whatever. So on and so forth. Zoom only has 40 minutes free. So I could afford more, but I still want to someday do the monthly PJ/puzzle or diamond painting chat and all of that. Part of the reason I set up the Discord, and I was going to use the Discord for the Peggy Collins event as well. I was. But yeah, yes, we can do that once. But just see how it all goes anyway. But it's not a paid for channel, so it doesn't have all the luxuries of a paid Discord, but for now it works. And I thought it would be good to do the event in there, and then if people want to, they can stay and keep chatting to people and so on and so forth. But I still want to look into, I'm not sure about getting a Zoom or actually paying for the Discord in the future, so that hopefully we can have more people in like the video channels, and then I can do like a PJ and diamond paint / puzzle / colouring monthly get together or something, and all of that. Possibly record it, then I can privately share it with people on the channel if they want to go and watch it back or whatever. Obviously I wouldn't go sharing something like that out in public on the channel. That would just be something that I would do a recording of, so if we wanted to go and look back at it, we could, kind of thing. Or if someone wanted to see something that someone said or find out something someone said, they can do that through the video being uploaded and shared with the Discord kind of thing. But yeah, still want to do all those things. I just need to improve my health and stuff to be able to do them more. I do. Was it you that said we need a PJ and something chat at all, or I can't remember? Was it you that said that? And I think it was Teddy mascots as well, wasn't it? Going by that, yes, Prince is still here, but he's looking a little ragged these days. Yes, yes. PJ and Teddy mascot paint along. Yes, yes, it was me. Well, that was a good memory then. I could have gotten that wrong. But Princey's still here too. With Prince, yeah, of course. And anyone else can bring their own Teddy mascots. People said to me, Prince ended up the mascot of my channel without even trying to. Well, he's still here. He is. But yeah, Princey's still around, although he's getting a little worn with age and cuddles. The poor buddy bear. I don't know quite how that works, if it works out in the middle of the day sometimes. For other people's times regarding PJ chat, I guess I'll just have to get into their PJs in the middle of the day. Maybe I'll try starting it up when I do the Peggy Collins event. I'll wait and see. Yeah. Go, you can have Prince instead of me, and instead of my face looking for a bit. You can? You can have a Prince instead of a me. time is it there? 2:10 a.m. I'm thinking I'm going to have to sign off, go to sleep soon, because I got a phone call. It's going to be coming in around 10 to discuss my NDIS stuff. Got physio at 11:30. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to sign off shortly. I've been on longer than I was intending to tonight. I have. But yeah, basically 3:10 a.m. Oh no, 2:11 a.m. 2:11 a.m. Sorry. I added an hour. I added an unnecessary hour. I keep you here too long. It's okay, it's nice talking to you. I hope you'll join the Discord and share what you're working on. I might even share mine over on there. Are you going to be okay if you end up having to be in PJs all day? For a PJ and diamond paint get-together thing? Although I know some people like staying in their PJs all day. And it's nice catching up with you again, Vanessa. That's why I've stayed so long, because I like your company. Here it's 4:12 p.m. Yeah. Well, I hope people like being in their PJs anyway if I start up a PJ and diamond paint colour along get together. I hope they do. I hope people have a teddy mascot they can bring along too. Of course, very comfortable in PJs, yeah. Just have to hope no one calls around during it. Or are you going to block out that day and tell everyone? Oh, thanks for the compliment. You're welcome. Are you going to tell everyone this day, do not call around, do not call me, do not do this, do not do that? I'm staying at home in my PJs, diamond painting and on a call. You're basically going to block everyone out for that day if I do that. When I don't see you around, I worry and I hope you're okay too. Something like that. I was considering doing a Christmas Eve one for Christmas Eve Australia time, but I'm not sure if my mum will be around, and I was also considering doing a New Year's Eve one, but then I figured there's probably not really any point to that because everyone's busy on those nights and days, and Australia's 12 hours ahead anyway, so it would be weird for other people joining for those sorts of get-togethers when it's not actually that time, their time. So I thought there's probably not much point to that. And as you've noticed, I can't function when my mum's around, so I don't know if she's going to be in Christmas Eve or not right now. She's usually around New Year's Eve that she goes out somewhere on New Year's Eve. Usually I just go to bed before midnight. 7 hours later where you are. Yeah, that was another reason why I thought it's not really going to work, because I'm ahead in the future to everyone in America and to pretty much most of my subscribers. I'm pretty much ahead of all of you. And then it's also the fact that usually everyone is busy or got plans or something tying them up in those periods of time as well, so I thought there's not really a lot of point to doing a stream for those times. I do. People wouldn't be able to join in anyway. I think I tried streaming one year on Christmas Eve or something, and I basically had no one join the channel because everyone was out busy kind of thing, getting ready for Christmas and all the rest, which I can't blame people for that. So or it might have been a Christmas night one or something like that. Either way, didn't particularly work out. So, but I can't blame people, because people would obviously be spending time with their family or traveling and all of the rest. So yeah, I figured just easier to do things around those times and to just use that time to relax with me and the dogs and watch some Christmas movies and all of that sort of thing. Okay. Just finishing this colour, then I'm going to head off. And I've still got 1, 2, 3 colours left after that. But I think I've made some good progress tonight anyway. One thing about colour blocking, whilst it's kind of monotonous and boring, and at least you've kept that boredom at bay by having you to talk to, Vanessa, it does go a lot quicker than confetti. Like this same size section in a confetti thing would take me 6 to 8 hours. Chilling with the dogs sounds great, yeah. That would be what I'd rather do, rather than trying to socialise and all of that sort of stuff on Christmas Day with people and that, because my anxiety is through the roof on those days just because of how awkward it is. At least thanks to my disability, I can go and get time to just be by myself rather than having to keep sitting around with all that stuff when I just feel awkward and anxious and all the rest. Very good progress, yes. Once this is done, I'm probably about halfway along this upwards row. I probably am. Once this section is done anyway. Currently uploading something for another company that sent me something to review, but I don't like giving bad reviews. But this one was a bad review because they sent me the wrong product that I requested. The products, well, it was cheap, wasn't that great a quality. Unlike DAC, I'm not sure that they actually license their images or pay the artists for their images. And it's like, I don't want to go giving a fake review thing and misleading my subscribers kind of thing either. So I don't want you all to go, particularly like this company contacted me, but I think they're like a Chinese company. And it's like, I don't want to go misleading all of you to go and purchase something from a company when the quality isn't really that good, kind of thing. And I don't like giving bad reviews, and I appreciate that, but I would rather, as someone who wants to be an artist myself and get back to my art and stuff, I would rather support a company that actually licenses the images from said artist than go and purchase ones that have been pirated and all of that as well. Currently processing, but it's also, I'm not out there to do dishonest reviews or unboxing kind of thing. I would rather be honest, and it's like, than mislead all of you kind of thing. Like the edges of the pieces was fraying a bit kind of thing. All of that as well, so. And the fact that they went and sent the one that I didn't request. It's like, does that mean they would do that to other customers in general as well? To me, it's like if a company goes and sends there's something that you didn't request for a review or a collaboration to try and increase the popularity of their site and that, to me that's a red flag that could possibly happen to any of you. If I recommended the company, that sort of shows me that that's possible that they could send you the wrong product as well. All of that. That's like, I don't want to, how do you say, I don't want to go sending my subscribers to purchase from somewhere that I really don't believe is the best quality and all of that either. Maybe I've been spoilt with DAC as well, I don't know, but it's like, I don't like doing bad reviews. Rarely I have to do a bad review, but I'm not out there to do a fake review about a company and send people to that company for them to have bad quality, because not only does that look bad on me, it looks bad on me for one, because I am sort of basically misleading people, but also I don't know, it's like people are not going to be very happy that, yeah, I only buy DACs too. This was a company that sent it to me for review. It's a generic piece, more likely. It looks like their pieces are very, very cheap online and all of that. So, like, I wasn't expecting a lot out of it, but I was expecting it to possibly be better quality than it was, kind of thing. But it's like, it not only does it look bad on me if I give a fake review, but also it then means you're all left with poor quality items and stuff, and it's like, that is not what I want to do, kind of thing. I'm not out there to mislead my subscribers through doing fake reviews about the quality of something or the product of this or the product of that. That is not what I'm here for. I'm not here to do fake reviews or all of the rest. Last thing I want is to mislead my subscribers. At the end of the day, I would rather be honest and just deal with the wrath of the company. Well, hopefully I won't have too much wrath from the company when I share it. But I would rather be honest than mislead my subscribers, who are basically, well, as you know, having subscribers is like having someone trust you based on your people basing you on your recommendations or all of the rest, because people are trusting you to be honest and tell them the truth regarding all of that stuff. Like, I don't feel like I'm being honest if I give a fake review kind of thing, so it wasn't exactly a positive review because of all the little fault things and that I found, like you know how DAC's symbols are quite clear. These symbols, you could see them, but you could also tell they were a bit blurry and so on and so forth. It's like, I'm not out here to mislead my subscribers. I'm going to be honest and tell the truth, rather than misleading you all and sending you on a fake manhunt only to get bad quality products and stuff like that. That's not what I'm here for. Sorry, I keep getting dog hair all over my piece. But it's like, I'm not out there to do fake reviews and mislead everyone. That is not why I do this channel. To me, I see YouTube as the fact that you're out there doing this and your subscribers have, basically, it's a subscriber YouTuber. I don't know, is it like a trust thing? Is that what it's like? It's like a YouTuber and subscriber, it's like it's based on trusting, because they come to your YouTube channel and they're trusting you to give them recommendations for things that aren't shoddy quality or so on and so forth. And so it's like, I know there's YouTube channels out there that will fake things and mislead their subscribers and all of that sort of thing. It's like, that's a breaking of the trust between people that come to your YouTube looking for advice, looking for opinions on products, so on and so forth. And to me, I'm not out there to break that trust with my subscribers kind of thing. I would rather be honest and truthful about it, even if it does mean a genuinely bad review and the company being a bit upset and hence not wanting to work with me again, than being dishonest and breaking that trust my subscribers are putting into me to recommend them to places. That's kind of what it's like, isn't it, Vanessa? I think it is. That's how I sort of take the YouTube thing anyway. People come here trusting me for the advice and the products and stuff that I'm doing. And I'm not here to go breaking that trust at the end of the day. I'm not. I would rather be honest, even if it means the company's not particularly happy with me, than be dishonest kind of thing and break my subscribers' trust. Because as a YouTuber, you're basically, I guess, like an influencer on Instagram and all of that, and people look to you for advice and opinions and so on and so forth. I've got a couple of Dreamer design pieces here that I intend on. I want to work on the Dreamer design and DAC things, and I want to try and work through and do a bit of a comparison between the two and what I think is better quality, because Dreamer Designs is basically DAC's direct competition. So I want to go through Dreamer's designs and DAC. I want to work on a Dreamer Designs and a DAC, which I'm thinking I might keep using one of my work in progresses for that, or even Bat's Moon or something like that. And then I want to go and do this Dreamer Design one, and I want to try and and then I want to do a direct comparison video, but I want to unbox the Dreamer Design ones first. But I kind of want to do a comparison between DAC's direct competitor and DAC and do an honest opinion on which I think is better kind of thing. And I'm pretty certain DAC will win out because Dreamer Designs doesn't have the specially made all 13 facet or 20 facet drills, that kind of thing. But I still want to do a comparison between DAC's direct competitor and DAC and just give my honest opinion between both about how things work with placing the drills, with doing all the rest. So I want to do a comparison based on the whole process, basically. So from the initial unboxing, how the canvases look compared to each other, and maybe I'll have to either use a work in progress DAC, or I may have to select a new DAC at the same time, or select a DAC that I've started but that's not like Forest Monarch, but that it isn't done much yet. And like I want to do some direct comparison things between, like, take photos of what the drills look like, how the canvas looks like with the symbols, all of that sort of thing, and do this whole comparison thing between DAC's DAC and their direct competitor and see how they compare to each other, that kind of thing. So that is something I'm intending on doing. I'm pretty certain DAC will win out just based on the fact that they create such amazing drills and that, but I can't see it being harmful for people to see a direct comparison between DAC and their direct competitor kind of thing, and just seeing how things work between the two, differences between the canvases, differences between kits, so on and so forth. So more goals for 2024, yeah. But the problem is the Dreamer Design kit is 180 centimeters by 60 centimeters. So they're huge, literally. They are literally giants. They are 180 centimeters by 60 centimeters. What made me get it into my mind to get such large pieces? Oh, I know, because I'm the crazy person that loves to do large projects. Sometimes I think I lose my sanity. Sometimes I think I have. Why did I have to be a person that loves large projects so much? So yeah, they're going to take me a bit of time anyway. But I'm sort of considering possibly using Forest Monarch and one of the Dreamer Design ones after I unbox it, but we'll wait and see. I'm considering possibly even, just like me, yeah, but I'm considering possibly even, rather than just like a video at the end, what I might even do is like a vlog thing, detailing the process of working on first Forest Monarch and then going on to the Dreamer Design ones, and possibly having the Dreamer Design one out at the same time and doing comparisons between them at the time with vlogs and stuff like that. That new one with the sleeping fox, yeah, I got that one. I did. I got that one. There's also a giant one. Yeah, I know, I've got most of DAC's giant pieces. The roses one, the lady with the roses. Hang on. I'll get it up. The magic roses one. That's 130 centimetre one as well. I think it is. 65 by 130 centimetres for this one. I'll send you a link. I've got this one coming in the post. I got one of the last ones of it. That one, 130 by 65 centimetres. I've got a lot of large project ones. But I may even work it in as like a, rather than just doing like a final ending video comparison kind of thing, trying to do photos, I may try and do it as like a whole vlog thing. It may end up a bit of a longer video, because I'm thinking of possibly even just doing it as a whole vlog, detailing different aspects and stuff as we do it, and processes, and videoing the drills and so on and so forth. Just doing it as a video vlog kind of thing. But I'll work it out when the time comes. It's not going to be happening yet. I may even try and work through my work in progresses and then look into that one. I may even finish all my work in progresses first, then look into doing that one. So, yeah. Do we have some kits that we both have? I'm not sure. What kits do you have? Because if you're meaning about wanting to do one together, I would like that. Do you have the Fox one from, yeah, I thought so. Do you have the Fox one from Black Friday? Because I got that one. Fox one from Black Friday. I've got Cider Stand, Rock of Souls, Alice Lost. I have Pink Ragdoll Cat. Then you need to get another one for the Peggy Collins event. Because I'm doing the Maine Coon Cat for the Peggy Collins event. But I have Pink Ragdoll Cat. I do. I could possibly use that in the vlog for that, for the comparison of that one to Dreamer Designs one. Because the Dreamer Designs one also has a lot of confetti. It does. But yeah, we've definitely got Pink Ragdoll. I've definitely got Pink Ragdoll Cat. For sure. Bats Moon, the one that I'm currently doing, I'm doing that with someone else currently as well. So that's why I took a break from one of my work in progresses, to do this one. I'm doing this with someone as well, so someone else wanted to do it together. But yeah. Definitely got Pink Ragdoll Cat. Rocco Dream, I don't have that one, I don't think. I'll see if I can see it here, just see if I've got the photos still on here that I took of my so I've got Harbour House, Freedom at the Lake, Springtime Splendor, Flower Delivery version 1, Star Spray, Tiger Mantra, Beneath the Cerulean Sea, Moonlight Bay, Jewel the Pretty Kitty, Last Mermaid, Spring Mountain Majesty, I think I've got that one. I'll just check. Sweet Garden, Cottage by the Sea, Seaside Dreams, Tropical Oasis, Sunrise by the Sea, Over and Under, Evening Melodies, Water Lilies, Bud the Tabby Cat, The Old Shoe House, Colourful Wolf, Stand Strong, Countryside Cottage, Lighthouse and Boat, Beachcombers Bounty, Panda Bears, Snow Princess, Unicorn Rendezvous, Wishing Tree, Home is Where the Magic Is, Forest Keeper, Silver German Shepherd, Piano Dream, Cardinal Family, Trinity of Peace, Clematis Stained Glass, Sinister Wings, Lady of the Lake, Ashura, Dreaming of Being Human, Kraken Number 1, Spring Gate, Springtime Cottage, Day Fishing at the Mill, Cozy Evening, Apple Express, Hong Kong Lights, Quaint Farm, Old General Store, Fishing Retreat, Summer Sunset Fishing, Farm Country, Woodland Church I've done, Sunken Ship, Her Song, T-Rex, hang on, delete that one, that's so flash, T-Rex, Blue-Eyed Cheshire Cat, Peacock, Wild and Precious, Autumn Glory, Christmas Magic, Crying Skull, Medusa, Shadows of the Night, Season the Witch, What Lies Beneath, Home Sweet Home Bluebirds, Flower Market, Batman's Hush, Summer Breeze Bay, Mystery Kit Nature, Baby Unicorns, Octopus, Conservatory House, The Kraken Number 2, Pink Ragdoll Cat, Sedona Majesty, Mystery Kit Landscape, Space Dragon, Dragon of the Labyrinth, Erase, Cabin Porch, Mystery Kit Landscape, Mystery Kit Dark Fantasy, Hydrangea Garden Birds, Dolphin Vortex, Little Helpers, Family Circus, Turkey for Thanksgiving, Fuji Flora, Life of Tigers, Autumn Queen, Ice Cream Rainbow, Flamebait Dragon, Rebirth Awaits, Panther Chameleon, Solstice, Honey Drip Farm, Pegasus, Winter Solace, Cabin Porch View, Ural, Snow Dragon, Garden by the Bay, Into the Sunset, A Perfect Day at the Beach, Realm of the Cats, Rocky Mountain Freedom, Bat's Moon, which I'm doing with someone else, Starstruck Mankin Cat, 9 Lives, Wolfpack, Wind Dancers, Weekend in Paradise, Country Blessing, Starborn Unicorn Spirits, Silver Husky Dog, Tropical Dolphins, Waiting for Master, Still Waiting, Black Labrador, Some Enchanted Evening, Spring Mountain Majesty. Yep, I've got Spring Mountain Majesty. I do. Dust it on. Possibly, if I don't complete 12 a year, yep, possibly. Dragon Wolf Moon, Moon Song, Forest Monarch, Mystery Kit Fantasy Dragon, Mystery Kit Variety, Church Lane Cottage is a different company, Mystery Kit Fantasy Dragon, All Ways of the Queen's Ways, Fire Dragon, Sakura Festival, hang on, delete that, I've got some doubles where I've got the flash, Beside Still Waters, Dragon Mask, Hawaiian Life, Ocean Dolphin, Descendant of the Volcano, Rainbow Roses, Small Round, Princess Izzy, Mermaid Legends, T-Dragon, Drogon Dracarys, Into Wonderland, Dragon Warrior, Alice Lost, I've got that one kitted up, ready to go too, but I think it was discounted a while ago and got archived. Rock of Souls, Cider Stand, Island Life, Call of the Wild, yeah, that's it. It is. Oh, and then coming from the thing, I've got the others coming, but I've got Spring Mountain Majesty. I've got Maine Coon Cat, but you may want to keep that one for the event if you're not intending on getting another Peggy Collins before the event. Not Maine Coon Cat, I mean Pink Ragdoll Cat, sorry. You may want to keep that one for the event if you're going to join in the event still. But it obviously won't be till this one's done anyway. And then it would probably be being used, as well as being done with you, it would probably be also be being used for my comparison thing. But I don't know. You want to possibly look into that sometime once this one's done or something like that. If you join the Discord, we can keep up to date about our progress and stuff like that anyway. But yeah, if you want to work on one together, then I'm happy to, kind of thing. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You might want to keep that one for the event. That's what I was but I have Spring Mountain Majesty if you have Spring Mountain Majesty. That's what I was saying. If you want to work on Spring Mountain Majesty or something together, I'm happy to. But it would have to wait till after I was finished with Bat's Moon. If that's okay with you, anyway. Because I'm currently doing Bat's Moon with someone else. So... But I'm happy to work on Spring Mountain Majesty after Bat's Moon if you want to. And I can use that as part of my thing to work on my thing between Dreamer Designs and DAC as well. That's a deal. Okay, sounds good. If you join the Discord, we can keep ourselves updated with photo progress of what we're doing anyway. Doesn't mean I can't come back to the other work in progresses later on anyway. But I'm happy to do little project things with subscribers and stuff. Anyway. I am. Yeah, I know. It's not a race, just for fun. That's what we've decided with this other girl too. It's not a race, it's just for fun. I've learnt a lot that I can't go rushing things. For me, rushing things just leads to more stress and more of a decrease in my health and well-being kind of thing. So for me, I actually have learnt over time that trying to speed through things is not how I work best. I just need to take things slow and steady and just work on them gradually. I do. So, it's like I'm not even trying to rush through Bat's Moon kind of thing. And neither is this other girl that I'm working with. We're just taking our time and just working on it as we're able kind of thing, or as we feel up to it. So... that's kind of why I decided with the Peggy Collins event, rather than doing just a 1 month event or something like most other people do, I decided to do a 2 month event because then there's more time to just slowly work through it as time allows kind of thing. Particularly because a lot of the Peggy Collins pieces are such large pieces as well. So it's like... to me, it only made sense to do it, like I might even do a bit longer than 2 months with the Peggy Collins event. I'm considering possibly even doing 3 months because it's such a large kit, and if people aren't well or if they're, or all the rest, it's like not everyone is going to be able to complete it in that amount of time. I want to give people a good amount of time to complete it, and then I was thinking that would even allow even 3 months. If I do 3 months instead of 2 months, that would even allow for even smaller sections, so even if people can't do a huge amount of time on it, there's still a chance of them completing the section for that day, and so on and so forth. So I don't necessarily want to have just this quick 1 month event. I want to have an event that goes over time, so people can, even if people want to join in later on, they can, kind of thing. And it's not like, obviously it would interrupt what we're doing if I schedule the event when we're still working on our piece, so on and so forth. But I'm thinking possibly it'll possibly be mid-year or later by the time I work through everything, try and find details of or sponsors for prizes, so on and so forth. Because I'm thinking possibly the new year is probably the best time to look at starting to organise all of that. But I'm even considering now, rather than 2 months that I was thinking of, possibly doing it over 3 months, because then it's smaller sections and people just have more chance of finishing things and being able to do the smaller sections and so on and so forth. Just makes it a bit more manageable, particularly for people with health issues. They may be too crook to do it one day, but then they may be able to do that, catch up on that section and do the next section the next day, and so on and so forth. But I just want to have an event that's not necessarily an event that's only 1 month, but an event that's over time, so even if someone comes in later on, they still have a chance to join it properly. Yeah. Sounds like a lot of preparation. That's why I need time to do it, and why I didn't have enough time after being crook to go and do so. But my goal is to start that at the start of January, is to start preparing and working on the event details that I need to at the start of January. It's my goal. So then hopefully sooner than later I can schedule the event and stuff more. But I'm trying to make it also an event that's all inclusive for those who may not be well and stuff like that as well. So, or for people with disabilities that can't do a huge amount of a section each day, all of that. So, yeah, I know. I'm going to go to bed, but I was just saying basically with the event, I'm trying to make it an all-inclusive event kind of thing. So, everyone sort of feels like there's a chance for them to do it, even if they join late and so on and so forth. But yeah. Anyway. Just all things that I'm thinking. I've been sitting here for the last who knows how long talking and not doing any diamond painting. I probably could have had the section finished. But, oh well. Oh well. I was starting to get tired and risk making mistakes anyway, so probably better I stopped the diamond painting when I did anyway, so. But yeah, it was nice talking to you anyway, and yeah, it may be a lot of preparation, but hopefully if I can get the foundations down this first year, then it'll be easier in future years. That's the goal anyway. If I can get a good base and foundation down next year when I do the event, then I'm hoping that'll make it a lot easier in the future years when it comes to the preparation. Have a good night. Yep, thank you. I hope you have a good evening too, Vanessa. Yeah, I'm gonna go and head to sleep now, I think. But yeah, since it's now 2:54 a.m. See you soon. Yep, I will. Hopefully I'll see you around sooner. I was starting to worry something had happened to you, so I don't remember everyone who joins the channel and chats kind of thing, but I always notice people's absence when people that want to chat join the chat kind of thing, and then when they're not here for a while. And I'll check Discord. Sounds good. I'll see you around on the Discord then too. Hopefully I'll get to see your progress. Have a good evening. And yeah, I'll talk to you later, I'm sure. Are you tired, Holly? Holly's sitting here. She's looking tired and just very lazily licking her paw. I think I just woke her up a bit. But yeah, I'll talk to you later anyway. I'm going to go and get the dogs out and then get to bed. Because I got 10 a.m. I've got someone calling, and then I've got physio. And also my lymphedema foot is hugely swollen, and yeah, time to get it up. It's getting so swollen that it feels tight to move. So, literally all the skin is pulled tight on it. And it is absolutely huge. But yeah, I'll talk to you later anyway. Thanks for a nice chat. Bye.